is something you would never see today. This is very interesting. He has an academy up, and he's got a medic healing these Marines. I guess Boxer's deciding to go with Marines and medics to guard with his tanks instead of using vultures for close quarter combat. He's deciding to go 3 racks with a medic Marine force here. So this is very interesting. This is again something you probably wouldn't see today unless it was some sort of cheese strategy. But this is a tank medic Marine against a mid-game Protoss. And of course by no slouch by Boxer himself. So we'll see how he decides to push this off. He is a little bit behind right now though because of that push into his main. He lost a lot of tanks, and he did lose some SCVs. So Boxer is, we'll see what Boxer can do here if he decides to push out. I don't think he has enough to push out actually. He does have 4 racks now. Very interesting. And I think only 1 factory with a machine shop. And I think that if Reach gets Reavers, or if he gets Reavers, the Boxer's going to be in a lot of trouble. Those Medic Marines just aren't that effective against Reavers. And I was going to say, if he gets Templar, High Templar, that also would be a very good counter against this Medic Marine force. And Boxer does have those 2 tanks. I think he's going to be able to push those Dragoons back. But I think this barracks may go down here. We'll see, and that's going to leave Boxer's front door open. But this barracks does get repaired by those SCVs. So Reach forced to back off a little bit. Reach has a lot of zealots actually. But that's actually not too bad for Boxer. And Reach making a 3rd base there in the 11 o'clock position. That's not so bad for Boxer because zealots aren't that great against medic Marines. So this will be interesting to see what each player manages. And Reach has an observer out. I guess he went for an observatory first. And Boxer's pushing out here with these medic Marines and those 2 tanks behind. And he's going to push those Dragoons back. And Dragoons actually, when there's only a couple of Dragoons, they're not that strong against medic Marines either. It's only when they're in mass or backed up with some higher tech units that they can really stop this academy units. So Boxer may actually succeed here with this medic Marine push. But all these zealots are coming in right now. Boxer may have been wise to build some fire bats, believe it or not. And these zealots are surrounding his tanks, and these tanks are going to go down here. And once again, Boxer, I think, didn't expect all those zealots. I didn't expect that many zealots to be there and to be that effective against these medic Marines. It looks like Boxer had some medic Marines, but didn't push them up in time. And these zealots are just eating these Marines now. And Boxer... It looks like actually Boxer managed to take some of these units out, but Reach with this range upgraded Dragoons pounding away at that bunker unimpeded. And Reach has High Templar, exactly what he needed. I guess he didn't decide to go for Reavers and he went for High Templar. And we'll see if Boxer decides to switch techs, because I don't think this Medic Marine force is going to be very sustainable soon after these High Templar get some Storm and some energy for the Storm. So we'll see. And Boxer getting another factory here, maybe 2 other factories. Yeah, so he's going to, I think, switch over to Vultures, or maybe Goliaths, because I don't think these Medic Marines are going to be able to handle it very much longer. And it's surprising that Boxer decided to go for that. And Reach going down here with a couple of Zealots and a pair of Dragoons, and he's going to just try to get Boxer to go back into his expansion. And Boxer really can't push out right now because the Medic Marine Force really has to be concentrated at one point to be effective against these very durable Protoss units. And you have to keep your Marines with your medics at all times and tanks next to it to deal with Dragoons. And it looks like Reach is coming down with a shuttle, and we'll see if he decides to do a storm drop. I'm feeling that's what's inside these shuttles. And Boxer has scanned it though, so Boxer sees it. We'll see if Boxer can do anything about it though. He's bringing some Medic Marines up, and that ridge is proving quite effective. And it looks like, yeah, there is a High Templar in there. He gets a very good storm off. That High Templar probably killed about 6 or 7 SCVs. And Boxer bringing these Marines off to chase out the shuttle. And Reach might lose a shuttle here. Yeah, he lost the shuttle. He did get a storm off and killed a couple of Boxer's Marines there, and he still has 1 High Templar left. But that medic is actually providing vision for Boxer's tank, so he won't be able to get another cliff storm off. And Boxer, like I was saying, just unable to leave his base and either harass Reach or pick up a second expansion of his own. And Reach right now is working off of, I believe, 4 bases right now. He's going to get his 4th base up, and he's going to have a pretty big economic advantage against Boxer. And Boxer is deciding to expand for a second time. He's pushing those 2 stranded Zealots off, and he's going to get this expansion. And we see Reach coming down here with a lot of Zealots and a Dark Templar. We'll see if he decides to harass that expansion. I'm not sure if that's enough to deal with the tanks. And it looks like Boxer is building vultures. He's switching the vultures. He's probably upgrading in a machine shop mines or something, and he's probably building a dropship here in this science in this starport. We'll see if he decides to do any creative drops. That could be very interesting too. An observer seeing all of this. We're seeing the front base at least, front door. And Reach still building up forces in the middle. But I think that Boxer's going to be a lot more successful now that he's switched to a Vulture-heavy build, because Reach has all those Zealots, and Zealots just aren't effective against Vultures in mass. So, we'll have to see also if Reach decides to go for carriers. That's actually what I was just going to say. Reduce his starports going up, because I'm not even sure if he needs to go carriers at this point, but I guess if Boxer gets enough tanks, he won't be able to break in with ground forces alone. We do see some starports, so I assume he's going for carriers. And we'll see if Boxer decides to scan that or not. We'll see what Boxer's doing with this drop shell, though. And, Boxer obviously known from countless Pimpus plays for his dropship play, and we'll see if he does anything creative to Reach here. Yeah, he's really trying to break out, but he can't break out his front. Oh, and this is not good. That probe probably saw that dropship coming, so we'll see what Reach does. I see some units moving in the mini-map to intercept. If Boxer's got some vultures there, he's probably not going to be that successful because there's cannons at each of these expansions, and they're going to be able to kill these vultures. But while Reach retreats his units a bit, Boxer has come out and laid some mines. And now he's going to see if he can go around Reach's units. He might be able to get go around or just plant some mines here. That's what he's doing, actually. And that Vulture push wasn't too successful there. He didn't really get anything done. A mine does go off and take some shield off of those Zealots. And Boxer, we'll see if Boxer switches to Goliath here now that he sees these carries. And I'm not sure if the dropship drop. I think they might have been Medic Marines, actually. Very interesting. It was a couple of Medic Marines and a tank. But that's not going to be a very effective drop. And Boxer going in here with 4 Vultures, that is going to be an effective harass here on Reach's expansion. I think it's his natural expansion. We'll see how much damage he does. Looks like he did take down a number of probes before getting taken out himself. And Reach expanding again, so this is Reach's 4th expansion, I believe. And Reach has a drop in Boxer's main here, and I don't know if Boxer spotted this or not. There is a DT there, so Boxer's going to need a scan to kill him off. And Boxer may not have spotted this, actually. So Reach is going to take out all of these gas SCVs before Boxer comes back with these Vultures to take out this force. A good drop by Reach, though, I think. Just keeping Boxer busy. He's doing a little tit for tat. And there's an Arbiter Tribunal, actually. So not carriers, but Arbiters. And Arbiter's going to be pretty effective because this map is pretty hard to traverse, and Boxer doesn't have a lot of dropships. So if Reach can pull off a good surgical recall, he's going to be able to catch Boxer's troops far away from being able to reinforce. And we see Boxer scanning Reach's forces. I'm not sure if he knows about these Arbiters. He should have some Goliaths or turrets up if he knows about them, but I'm not sure if he does. Reach, yeah, I'm not sure what Boxer's going to be doing. I mean, Boxer isn't that far behind, but he's really contained his base, and he hasn't done much to harm Reach at all. He's killed a couple of SCVs, but he really hasn't been able to recover since that initial push when he lost those tanks and lost his momentum. And Boxer does have 2 dropships here. One's heavily damaged, though. One hit could finish it off. And it'll be all a matter of whether he can sneak in and damage one of these expansions. We see some fans of Boxer here. And these expansions are very well protected with cannons. Reach being careful here. Probably has a lot of minerals extra because he has all these expansions. And the first Arbiter being made here. Boxer has, looks like, a couple of Vultures and 2 tanks. And it looks like that's not going to be too successful, though, because he has a lot of Zealots there. And they're just going to blow up those tanks. Actually, I think Boxer picked up those tanks. And Boxer's just doing these little harasses, but